Random facts that you didn't know. Whoa! Since I know you're about to click away from the video, bam or bam, either way, there you go. Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. Wombat poop is actually cubed. It's really weird. The inventor of the Pringles can is actually buried in a Pringles can. Same as the inventor of the Frisbee is also buried inside of a Frisbee. If you're still watching, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers. Honey never spoils. They found honey in an ancient Egyptian tomb and it's still good. Sloths can hold their breaths up to 40 minutes. That's longer than dolphins can. A group of flamingos is considered a flamboyancy, which is, you know, very flamboyant of them. There's a species of jellyfish that essentially live forever. Scientists are trying to make a cure for aging via the jellyfish. Metal expands under heat. So with that logic, the Eiffel Tower can also expand, probably up to 6 inches. Nice. Cows are just like dogs and have best friends and get sad when they're separated. Dolphins can get really depressed and kill themselves. The shortest war in history could have lasted 38 to 45 minutes that we know of. A shrimp's heart is located in its head. Talk about thinking with your heart. I had a cavity for 5 years and I just got my tooth removed. So now I no longer have a cavity. Fun fact, I'm gonna turn it into a necklace. Pigeons can recognize themselves in a mirror. People think the word nerd was first coined by Dr. Seuss. Sea otters hold hands while they're sleeping so they don't drift apart. Historians say the first oranges weren't actually orange, they were green. And then the word orange was actually coined from the tree and how it looked. It had an orange hue to it. Not the orange fruit, but the orange tree. The name orange comes from a tree. And then we named the fruit after the tree, even though it was green, but then later became orange. The lighter came before the match. Fun fact. You can't hum while you hold your nose. Go ahead, try it. You can't do it. I bet you can't do it. I think that one's false. A group of porcupines are called a prickle. That's a prickle in the butt. If you live in America, the average person will wait 6 months at red lights. Tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur. According to astronauts, they say space and the moon smells like gunpowder. Sharks existed before trees, believe it or not. Apparently, humans are the only animal that actually blushes. There was a thing back in ancient time called dancing hysteria, where an entire town would just start dancing. It happened several times in different cities and different towns, and it would just happen. And people said it was just to relieve stress, to like get the whole townsfolk going. But it would just happen, and it happened multiple times, so it wasn't just one crazy person, it was an entire town. That's crazy. Cows can walk upstairs, but can't walk downstairs. Pigs are really good swimmers. Goats apparently have rectangle pupils. There is a difference between buffalo and bison. I don't know why people think there's not a difference, but there is a difference between buffalo and bison. Bison's eyes don't reflect light. Sloths only defecate once a week. A lot of sloths die by mistaking their arm as a tree branch. Owls can move their entire head in a 360, but can't move their eyes. Jellyfishes don't have hearts, brains, or bones. Yet, they live longer than us. Bananas are radioactive. They had to implement a system in shipping to where they do not detect bananas because the radiation detectors would always go off because of bananas. That is bananas. The Great Wall of China is not visible in space. However, our light pollution is. The oldest piece of chewing gum is 9,000 years old. That is freaking old. Apparently, ravens can mimic human speech, just like parrots. And that's the end of the video. If you liked the video, consider subscribing or liking for more. If you do subscribe or like, then I will continue making this content. I think it's kind of fun.